Infamous Joel here. We're back and we are at lesson 2. And today we're going to break down the infamous sales funnel. Like I talked about yesterday, and you probably got your email in and broke down the story of why sales funnels are so great, how I discovered them, and how it changed my entire business. So let me tell you why a sales funnel is a huge, massive paradigm shifting improvement over the website. Man, the website used to work so much back in the day, but here's the thing with the website. I'm gonna just quickly go over this because it's really not that important, but but it's important for the sake of you understanding why people just go to your website and leave, and I don't care how much you pay for it. Okay, because I've heard stories of people paying like $5,000 to have someone build their website for them, and I literally like do a backflip. I'm not athletic at all, but I literally do a backflip, and I'm like, what the hell, and this is why, because like sale like okay, so someone goes to your website and this is what they see. Okay. A lot of you have your website set up just like this. I don't care which different combination you choose, a website is still very ineffective, and here's why. Okay, so you usually have some top thing here with a bunch of different options. um Let's just say you do, okay? And if you're a coach, this happens all the time, or whatever you are, some kind of online expert, a consultant, you have all this information that's basically what? What does it break down to at the end of the day? What is it actually all about? A lot of you have this about me information. Who is Bob Smith? This world renowned speaker person who, let's talk about me. And then down here you got some like products and services, and click here for this, and somewhere on the side you might have give me your email and I'll send you a newsletter, and somewhere up here you might have call me now, and somewhere over here you might have some other weird thing. And you're just like, if you look at it, right, look at this picture, this is what most people's websites look like, and it gets even worse than this. Okay, just way too much going on. And in marketing, there's an old adage that says a confused mind will always say no. Unless you've somehow spoken to this person and they have an understanding of what they're looking for, and you told them what to look for on your website, they're going to come to your website. They're going to see all these different options. They might skim around. They might just have this gridlock and say, well, I don't know what to press. I don't know. They might even look around and click around on things if they stay at all. And they're just going to be like, I don't know what to do next. I'm leaving. Too many options. Okay, you ever been to McDonald's or any other restaurant or any place with that indecisive friend or family member? Right? They look at the menu, they look at all these options, they say, I don't know what I'm hungry for, I don't know what I want. The problem is there's too many options. There's too many options. As human beings, we don't like when there's too many options. I know it seems good in theory. It seems like, man, the more options the better. But in reality, uh, too many options creates this space where now you're choosing those options. Now you're like, well, if I pick the blue one or the red one, I kind of like blue better, but red goes with my shoes. And too many options actually creates a whole different problem where people are kind of gridlocked. They're kind of just stagnant, and they're thinking about all the different options they can choose. And ultimately, what's going to happen is they're going to leave this website. Okay, I'm just going to do this. They're going to leave this website, and most of the time, unless you follow up with them and you're constantly talking to them on social media, or they're on your friends list of wherever you're at, they just walk away and never come back. They just ghost you. They're not interested in their services. They saw too many things going on, and they go off to a competitor somewhere, or whatever happens. And that's the problem with a website. Okay? There's far too many options. There's too much going on, and people are just numb to it. They show up to a website and they don't work as well as they used to. They used to work before there was like 10 cajillion, babillion, fulfillion websites on the internet, and now people have seen it all, they've been through it all, they're really not all that interested. Okay, so what is the difference then with a sales funnel? This is why a sales funnel is unique and special and different and better. Okay, so this is what a lot of the top gurus are actually using now. They're using a sales funnel where here's page 1 of that sales funnel. Here's where you're sending people to. And it's so simple, it's ridiculous. You're sending people to this very first page of your sales funnel. It's kind of like your website. And you give them, here's the paradigm shift, okay? You give them something for them. You remember how on the website everything was about me, about me, about me, about me. Look how great I am. I'm certified in 50 million things. I'm from Florida and I grew up here and I'm 83 years old. And it's like, nobody cares. They've just met you, even if their story is interesting or whatever. They don't care. They don't care. They care about what they can get. Okay, that's rule number one in marketing: is no one cares about you. They care about what they can get. Unfortunately, part of human nature is that we're selfish. Okay, until we get to know somebody, and then there's selflessness does come into play at some point. But for the most part, the people that you don't know, you don't care about, you just pass them in the street every single day. You don't like stop to bend over hand and foot for every little person you meet. You don't care. You're busy. You're in a rush to figure out, what do I need today? What are the things I need to get done? Right? So if your website is just screaming, here's me and everything's all about me, no one cares. They're very quick to just leave. A sales funnel, on the other hand, the first page of a sales funnel, the first thing you should do is say, here's what's in it for you. Here's something for you. Here's a free thing to fix whatever problem you're going through right now. The paradigm shifts, right? The whole process shifts. Now, instead of it all being about you, instead, you meet someone on the street, you give them a free Rolex. And it's like, whoa! Just think about that. Just think about human nature in terms of reciprocity. Right? Someone just handed you a free Rolex on the street. How do you feel about that person? Right? It's totally different. They're not just walking up to you, hey, my name's Bob. Do you want to see a picture of my kids? And look at me, and I'm a soccer dad, and I do all this. And they're just going to talk your head off, and you're going to drown them out, look at your watch, and say, hey, I need to go get surgery. You're trying to get out of that conversation, right? Because you don't care about them. Honestly, it's like, dude, I don't know you. I don't care what you have to say. On the other hand, if he walks up to you, same guy, hands you a Rolex, say, here, I found this Rolex, or I bought this Rolex, you can have it. Whole different thing, right? Or if you're a female, and maybe they bought you a necklace or something, really nice thing, just out of nowhere. It's like, what? It's really pretty. It has all these diamonds, and it's like, I get this for free? Yeah, here you go. How is the relationship now? Now you're in a hurry to get to know them, right? Now you're interested in who they are, what this is all about. It's like, wow, this is really cool. Thank you so much. It's totally different. So in your sales funnel, the first thing that you're doing is you're giving value up front. You're giving them something for free. You're giving them something amazing. You're giving them something right away up front. And it's one option. Simple. Simplicity is the new age. It's the new business. It's what's working. All that complicated websites, 50 million buttons and things, doesn't work. The conversion rates are clear. They've tracked this stuff. People are not converting. 99% of people are leaving websites immediately. They're just like, I don't know what this is. I'm out of here. On the other hand, sales funnel, if done properly, if you give something away for free that your ideal clients really want, they're like, oh, this is great. What's the next thing? They want to stick around. Okay, they want the next thing. And that's what a sales funnel does. It goes to something else. Usually this first page is like a video or a free guide or a something. Right? It's the very first thing. And it has a button. Hey, download your thing. Here's the trick. Give me your information in order to get this free thing. Right? We're going to send it to your email. We're going to send it to you by text, whatever method you're going to deliver the thing. It's reasonable to ask what is their name, email address, phone number, whatever in return. So what does that actually do? It doesn't matter if they leave. Doesn't matter if you never see them again, because now they've become one of your contacts. Now they go onto a list of potential clients. Okay? And that's the difference in the internet age now, is that smart businesses understand that their business is really their list of contacts. Okay? You can always talk to them again, keep going and building the relationship. If you don't have that, if you have a website and people are coming and going, you have no way to track any of these people, and you're not building a relationship over time, and you're not getting a list of people. People are just gone. You never see them again. You don't want that. You don't want to take advantage of the fact that you're building out this list. Okay, I'm just going to draw this out. List. Right? They're coming here. They're putting in their information. They're going on your list. You have their email. You have their name. You have their phone number, something. So later down the line, you can continue that conversation. Hey, did you enjoy that thing? Hey, my name is blah, 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 blah. Keep building that relationship. Online business is all about relationships. So the next thing is you usually, what I do is I usually sell them something over here, but something really cheap. Say like $1. Okay? Say like $1. This is just the way I do it. There's a million ways to make $1,000,000. I say this all the time. I can teach you this. I can teach you a lot of different other types of funnels. You might have more than one, but start with one. Start with something simple. This is just an example of what I do. Something really cheap in the beginning. Okay? If they buy that thing, you might take them to another page where there's an upsell. It's like, hey, did you like that thing? Here's another thing. That's a 3. That's $37. Okay? And then another thing that is $297. Okay? Whatever these things may be. The only reason you're doing any of this, let me just draw this out even. So the only reason you're doing any of this is called a tripwire funnel. There's a lot of different types of funnels. Okay, you don't have to learn all of them and be some kind of funnel expert. Pick one, maybe even two, and just build your entire business around them. It doesn't have to be super complicated. This is one that I like, that I use. It's really, really good because all this does is identify who your buyers are. If they come through this funnel and the first thing they do is start buying up some of this stuff on the back end, they're showing you, not only am I a good potential client, I'm a really good potential client, okay? Like, I'm somebody that really needs what you have to offer. So they're raising their hands sky high and they're telling you, I am this person that you are looking for, okay? This stuff is exactly what I'm looking for. So not only do you make some money here, like right away, but at the same time, they're telling you, like, you have my name, my email address, my phone number, build a relationship with me big time, because I'm telling you right now, this is exactly what I'm looking for. They bought as soon as they met you, which is very rare. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to, here is a sales funnel. Okay, I have one in my account here. This is called ClickFunnels. This is one of the many funnel building softwares out there. There's a ton of them. I don't care what you choose. This is the one that I use, the one that I recommend. There is a sign up somewhere I can probably take you to. They have a 14-day free trial. You can try this out. If you like it, if you don't like it, you can always just cancel and say, screw that, I don't want it. Whatever you want to do. Okay, I like ClickFunnels. It's what I'm always going to recommend because I like the simplicity of it. There's a lot that are out there that's just a little bit too technical to me. I'm going to show you this funnel right here. This funnel that I'm going to show you, that I'm actually still kind of in the process of making. This funnel that I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk you through it, and I'm going to show you how to set it up. And not only that, there's going to be a button probably somewhere down below this video where you can just click this button, start your 14-day free trial of ClickFunnels. Click this button to download this funnel into your account. That's the beauty of ClickFunnels. Instead of paying thousands of dollars for some website designer to sit there and like build your website and stuff, you can actually just have a friend or a family member or even just me build these funnels out for you and just download them into your account for free. There's no extra charge, so just download them into your account and you just have these funnels now. They're yours. You can use them at your disposal, okay? So this is how this particular funnel works. Almost forgot. Before we move forward, I want to break down to you what this funnel is that I'm giving to you for free right now, okay? This sales funnel right now, this your website right now is so ridiculously stupid, simple, dumb that you're going to your brain's going to explode. But understand this. I had a mentor who built a 7-figure business off this simple, tiny little funnel alone. These little pieces of pages of websites, that was all he did. That's all he needed. So this is how it works, okay? And you see this probably a lot too. This is very successful funnel. It works really, really well with coaching, consulting, businesses like that. Okay, depending on who your audience is. So the first page of this funnel looks a little like this. We're going to put some dots everywhere here because these are like words. And you've probably seen this, okay? This is where you're going to put in, this is called the opt-in. Opt-in. I think it's one word. It might be 2 words. Sounds like 2 words. But the first page is the opt-in. And this is basically, it's called the case study funnel, or I call it the webinar funnel, all the same stuff. The idea is you're going to give away a free training. Okay? You're going to give away a free training, a free webinar, a free case study, whatever you want to put on there. for your audience, for your avatar, for your niche, for your perfect client, whatever you want to call them. I call them avatar most of the time. But this is the opt-in. So you're going to send them here and it's going to give them details. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. It's going to give them details about what they're going to get, what they're tuning in for, why this presentation is special, whatever it may be. Okay, what they're going to get out of it. So they're going to opt in, meaning they're going to put their email address and name, bare minimum. They might put their phone number, address, whatever else you want to put in there. But bare minimum, their email and name, so that, like I said, you can keep building that relationship over time. That then leads to the next page, which is obviously going to be the webinar itself, right? Like, this is where they're actually going to get the thing. It's like, okay, welcome to the presentation, welcome to the webinar, the case study, the free training, however you want to frame it. Okay, because they're here and they're like, well, I want to learn this secret thing, this beautiful, amazing thing that this person is about to teach me. So they're here now. And this video serves to actually sell them on your services. So many coaches out there, or whatever other expertise you may have this problem of, well, I don't want to be salesy. You don't have to be. Okay? You should never get on the phone and sell a client, because selling means like convincing, like, oh, please, I'm the coach for you, I'm the consultant for you, you got to sign up with me. That's selling. Okay? That's not what you're doing when you get on the phone. When you get on the phone, you're closing. Okay, closing is a whole different thing. Closing means that other person, that potential client, that avatar, that lead, has already decided that they want to go with you. They've already chosen you. All they're getting on the phone with you with is to get the details about your program. You're trying to find out if they're a good fit for your program. What kind of person are they? Are they coachable? Do you even want to work with them? Whatever other questions you have for them, right? And just negotiate on the pricing. That's it. They are not there to be sold to. They are there. They have already been sold. The reason is this video, whatever you want to call it, free training, case study, webinar, has sold them. Okay? That's the whole purpose of this video. That's why this funnel works so well, is because they're sent to the free training. They get a ton of value from it. They're learning and understanding exactly why they need this service that you have. And now they're already sold. They've already convinced themselves in their mind, oh, I'm hiring this person as my coach, as my mentor, as my consultant, whatever you want to label yourself as. So they're already sold. Then they take themselves over, they click the button, and they go over to your calendar. They go over to your calendar. They have all the days here. Okay, they have their little information. Here's my phone number. Here's my stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Now, you might get a little freaky with this, and you might put a survey in front of your calendar and all these other like knickknacks you can do. You can do that. But at the same time, I just don't want to like overwhelm you and confuse you. If you're a dreamer, if you're in that stage where you're just trying to get this thing off the ground, I'm just giving you the tools to get you to that next level, which is founder. Okay, for free. Now, understand there's a lot of coaches out there. There's a lot of programs out there that will charge you to like $10,000 to teach you this basic stuff and give you these kinds of funnels. It's ridiculous. I'm just giving it to you for free inside this training right here because I want you to progress. I want you to get to that next level. I don't need your money. Okay? I don't need any payments. I don't need any of that stuff. I need you to succeed, because if you succeed, I succeed. Okay? My business model is where I serve people at the evolution stage. If you're not there yet, then I need to work at helping you get there, right? So it takes them to a calendar, and then finally, the last step is it just takes them to a thank you. That's it. Thank you. That's it. This is the entire funnel, the case study funnel, webinar funnel. There's a lot of different names for it. Okay, but that's it. And understand this, people have built 7, even 8-figure businesses off this funnel alone. Just this, instead of a website, instead of something crazy and big and complicated. This simple process, because it works. It works. It's just simple. One option. Check out my free training. One option. You like the free training? Is this the solution for you? Put your name on this calendar. Find a time where we can have a phone call. One option. They schedule the phone call, get on the phone with you, negotiate pricing. They're your client. Simple. Simple. But people want to overcomplicate it. They want to be perfectionists and understand that perfectionism is actually the cousin of procrastination. Because it just means that you're scared, okay? You're afraid. Look at this video right here. It's probably not the best quality. I'm not scripted. There's nothing in front of me telling me what to say. It's not like super professional with like hair and makeup. It's just me just going. It's just, it's people like, oh, how did you build a six-figure business? Honestly, you just go. When you have an idea, you just go with it. Don't try to make it all perfect and like over the top. This funnel right here will get you to six figures. So let me show you exactly what that funnel looks like. There should be, like I said, a button below where you can just download this into your account. So this would be the very first page. Okay, if you go into your account, let me just back up for 1 second. If you go into your account, it should look like this. Okay, hopefully you've gotten your 14-day free trial ClickFunnels. You've pressed the download button to get this funnel into your account. It looks like this, right? Here on the side here are the steps to the funnel. There's 3 steps. That's it, right? I know over here it said 4, but I'm going to show you why it says 4, okay? On the little thing I drew. The first step is that first part that we talked about, the opt-in, right? So this is what the opt-in looks like. It's just like this. And as you can see, I even put places inside of here where you can kind of understand what you need to fill in. This is your template, okay? And ClickFunnels, just a quick rundown. ClickFunnels works in 3 steps. I call them Legos. It's kind of like when you were a kid, you played Legos, like things snapped into each other. This is how easy it is to build a website on ClickFunnels. This is why I like it, because I'm not techie at all. Technical stuff, like I lose my mind. It's built out of sections, which is these big green things. They're like light green color. Sections are just like the sections are like the giant parts of the page. Okay, so every time you move down, you have a different part. This next part is the blue thing. Is called a row. So think of sections, okay, massive, and inside of those sections we have rows. Okay, they're rows. So these different types of Legos. Inside of the rows we have the orange little blocks. We call them elements. These are like your text, your videos, your pictures, your all those little things that make up the stuff people actually see on your website are elements. Okay, that's it. It's simple. It's 3 parts. Okay, so just know you go up here. This is an element. This is your name. Type in, your name is like Bob or whatever your name is. You put it there. It's going to be at the top of your website. This is your opt-in. Okay, and you see here, I even filled all this in already. This is the case study, the free training, the webinar for your niche, whatever your niche is. This is how you write out an epic offer statement, I call it, inside my epic offer masterclass. If you're interested in that, you'll learn more about how that works. But your statement needs to give them exactly what they're looking for, because they need to be enticed to opt in to this free training, this webinar, this case study. They need to want to know what's in there. So it should be how I got how I got this thing, how I lost 30 pounds, how I made 6 figures, how I found the love of my life. You're a relationship coach or whatever you are, how you did the thing, right? How I did that in less than specific time. This is what makes it sound powerful. In less than 14 days, in less than 2 hours, in less than a year, whatever time frame you put in there. Hopefully it's a true story. Don't lie. But whatever time frame you put in there, it needs to make their eyes pop and say, whoa, right? Whoa. This is when you're shifting out of that commodity where I'm a life coach, I'm a business coach, I'm a relationship coach, I'm a consultant that helps people with their divorce. Stop doing that. It's commodity stuff. This is when you start getting into epic offer stuff, when you start getting into that next level, that founder. You have to be able to communicate in your marketing. You have to make it sound wow, right? Specific time. As a avatar. Now, when I say as an avatar, I mean, hopefully you relate to your audience, right? Maybe if you're an addiction coach and you help people get through their addictions, maybe you personally were an addict before. That's very powerful, because people want someone they can relate to. They want somebody that has been through that struggle before, right? So if you say, well, how I was able to get off heroin in less than 2 weeks as a severe drug addict, whatever you want to put in there, without, and then I put in here in parentheses, doing something they hate. So think about it. What does your perfect client hate? What do they hate doing? If I'm showing you this free training right here, I might say how I built a 6-figure business in less than 7 months as a complete beginner, which I was, without building websites. Bam. That gives them that kind of like, whoa, right? I need to check out this free training. I need to see what's inside of here. I need to know what's going on. I need the juice, right? I need to know what is the special thing that this person did, because I'm in that same situation. I'm that avatar. I'm that kind of person that I wish I could achieve this thing without the thing that I hate. Bam. Hopefully put your picture here. I put your picture. Put your image here. Your little details here, what you're going to get inside this case study, what you're going to get inside this free training. You're going to get bang, 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 bang. Bam. They're going to sign up. Okay. Set this up to where they sign up now. This should open a pop-up, I think. Yeah. So the pop-up opens up. Get your instant access to the case study, the free training, whatever. You can change this around. These are all elements. You can change things. You don't want them to say what they're saying now. Good. You can change them. They're going to put in their email address, and it's going to go to your email autoresponder. That's another tool you're going to need, and I'm going to show you that at another time. But it's going to go to your email autoresponder, and just know that it works like this once you get it integrated. I have a bunch of them, but I mainly use ActiveCampaign. You can use whatever you want, but that's the one I mainly use. Don't worry about that for now. For now, this funnel. Let's focus on one day at a time. So this is all done. Okay, that's what this looks like. That's the functions. That's how it works. I just want to walk you through this. We're going to save that. We're going to go to the next step of the funnel, which is the video page. Self-explanatory. It's the video, right? This is what you're actually going to put here. Now, the same thing, the thing that you promised, right? You said, I promise you're going to get this thing in this many days without this, right? You promised it. Now you have to deliver. This is the case study. This is the webinar, the free training. This is the thing that when they're signing up, they're getting this amazing free value from you, and immediately they're being handed that Rolex, right? Immediately they're being handed that like super shiny diamond encrusted necklace, that thing. That's like, what? This stranger is giving me this amazing thing. Immediately you're setting off the relationship on the right path, right? Too many people out there, and I'm sure you know this because if you're hanging around social media as much as I do, too many people out there are sale. They're trying to sell you immediately. And how does that make you feel? Right? You want to run. You're like, I'm getting the hell out of here. You're trying to sell me stuff. Right? So don't have that attitude. Instead, give away free. I'm trying to help. If you're coming from a place of serving and helping, you don't have to worry about selling, because stuff like this will sell itself. It sells itself. They watch this video. You prove the thing that you promised, right? Here's the case study. It may be a video of your face, like your head, just telling the story. It may be me inside Photoshop drawing little stick figures and stuff. Like, you can do that if you want. You can make little whiteboard presentations. You can make slideshows if you have like slideshow experience, whatever you want to do. But it's a video just giving them that value, showing them that thing that you said you can do. Down here, now maybe they want to learn more. Maybe they want to get in touch with you. They want to find out how to get in your program, how to be coached by you, how to get your higher up training, stuff that you pay for. The free stuff was fantastic. They loved it. It helped them a ton. So now they're thinking, well, now I want the stuff you pay for, right? So this is where you would actually put your link, this button. Go over here to set action. You can go to website. You can put your link here for whatever calendar program you use, because it'll take them to the calendar then, right? So if you want them to sign up to get on a phone call with you, which I always recommend, phone calls work so much better than just some page where you're buying stuff, okay? Just put the address of the calendar. I use Calendly. If you want to ask me what program to use out there, I say Calendly. Like, even the free version, you don't really need the paid version. Even the free version pretty much gives you everything you need. Okay, so Calendly is my answer if you're asking that. But put your address here for your actual calendar. They'll go over to the calendar, schedule a call with you. You'll get a notification on your phone, someone schedule a call with you, and that's it. And I mean, it couldn't be more simple than that. Let me leave here. It couldn't be more simple than that, because the next page then, if you set it up this way, some calendar apps like Calendly have their own thank you page. I prefer to have my calendar then send people over to this page, but you don't have to. Like, a lot of this stuff is unnecessary. Just know that this funnel is super simple, and it'll help you get a ton of clients and a ton of leads to get you to that founder level and moving on up into the evolution level, which is where I will ultimately want you to be. Similar to the opt-in page, is just a thank you. Is just, okay, your application is complete, you're scheduled, I'm ready to get on a call with you. What I like to do, and you don't have to do this, you can even erase this stuff, see the little dumpster sign if you don't want to use this. I have little homework videos. I want to tell them, be in a quiet place, congratulations, get prepared for our call, get prepared for our blah, 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 blah. You know, whatever the call is going to be about, we're going to talk about this, we're going to talk about that. If you're married, you have a partner, you have a whatever, bring them on the call so that there's no confusion. All that stuff. I like to give instructions. I like to put little instructional videos here. You don't have to, okay? It just makes the call go smoother so that they kind of have an idea of what the call is going to be about. So they don't jump on the call and they think you're like we're going to order pizza. No, we're going to talk about the thing that you signed up for, and this is what I expect you to do. This is what I'm going to do for you. This is how the call is going to go. So it puts everybody in the right frame of mind. There's no surprises, right? That's what I prefer to do, and that, my friend, whoever's watching this, is the elements of literally a 5-figure per month business. Okay, you may not all like be there right in the beginning. It takes time to build up, but this simple funnel. This simple funnel that I will give you down below on a button right here it's so simple, it's so stupid, and it replaces the old website idea that people need all this ridiculous amounts of information and all these like different buttons and knickknacks. You don't need that. You need a free gift. A video works really well. Studies have shown that videos convert much higher than anything else, more than a cheat sheet or a blueprint or a PDF or an ebook. Videos, because people want to see, they want to get to know you, how your interactions. They want to think about how you're watching this video right now, right? If this is the first time meeting me and you're going through this training right now, maybe you're in my Facebook group, wherever you are, you're building a relationship with me. You didn't know me before, right? It's so much easier on video, so you can actually see the person is not like a phony, a fraud. You can see like I'm authentic. I'm moving my hands around. I'm trying to teach you stuff, right? You can see that on video. It's harder to see that like reading a book or something. Like, you don't get that same engagement. You don't get that same relationship. So if you're afraid to even be on video, I don't know why you're even thinking about an online business, because everyone doing video online is much more successful than people who are not. So don't worry about that. Yeah, so that's going to be the training for today. Click down below, get your 14-day free trial of ClickFunnels. Okay, download this funnel right here into your account and fill all this in. Put a video on there, kind of introduce yourself, do a little case study thing, show how you can demonstrate how you can give them the transformation that they're seeking. And I'm telling you, that's going to sell itself. You're going to have clients that sell themselves. By the time they get on the phone with you, they're already convinced. All you're doing then is just negotiating how coaching is going to work, what the price point is going to be. They're already sold. Just think about doing this automatically in the background while you sleep. You see how you're starting to move into the evolution kind of business? You're not doing a lot of this groundwork and just like tiring yourself out. It's going to get even better. Just hang with me there. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you what I discovered in the background. There's the sales funnels are in the front. They're the face. They're what people see on the surface. But in the background, we have a whole system, a whole framework to keep bringing them back to the message, to keep the conversation going with them. No matter how far along they are. It might be 3 months down the line. People don't buy right away. You ever go to the store and you see something you really like and you put it in your mind, but you don't buy it right then and there. You say, man, I really like those shoes. I'm going to buy them, but not right now. Right? You're going to have a lot of clients that think that way. They might have liked this video. They might have said, wow, that was a great video. I really want to get coaching. I really want to get, this person's services. But not right now. Right now is just not a good time. So they'll put it on the back burner. They'll put it in the back of their mind. And if you don't continue that communication with them, what's going to happen? They're going to forget. They're going to forget. They're going to move on. They're going to find other solutions. Just like when you go to the store and you were going to buy those shoes, 3 months from now, you totally forgot about that purchase. You don't even care about those shoes anymore. Someone else has to remind you, right? So that's what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to go into email marketing. It's huge. Because that's how you're going to be able to keep that relationship going. That's how you're going to be able to continuously remind them who you are, what you're all about, and keep delivering value. Keep on showing them, hey, you're the right fit for them. You're the right coach. You're the right person that's going to get them across that finish line. So until tomorrow, again, watch your email, right? Open it up, Lesson 3, we're going to go into email marketing. I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.